What up, you guys? It's Nike. So, you guys are going to find a flashlight in the game a little later on after you run the tractor into the wall. But you guys don't need the flashlight necessarily unless you really want to get tapes to put into the cassette player. So, let's talk about this. This is how you're able to save with the game. You guys can actually find tape cassettes and you can find the cassette players. You throw the tape cassette into the cassette player, as you guys can see here, and you press the yellow button afterwards. So you open it, you throw it in, you close it, and you literally save by hitting that yellow button. So it takes some practice, obviously, but make sure you guys are on this. This is such a crucial part of the game, okay? After you've done a really challenging part of the game, you want to be able to save it, right? So make sure you use your saves at your discretion, and just make sure you know that you need to save. So I figured out a way for you guys to open doors when you guys die and you guys respawn back instead of having to actually grab the doors with your hands. All you have to do is use some momentum, go in and outside of the door, like physically with your body, go all the way up to it and then move, like you're surfing in CS or something, and then the doors will open, okay? And another tip is when it gets to this part, when it tells you that you need meat for the pigs, you guys actually don't. Just pay attention. So diving straight into things, obviously you start out with the goat. You gotta touch the goat, make sure he's still alive, and then once you get that sound that he just made, then you're able to move on. The next part's real simple. You just gotta find a rock, and it's right in front of the door, and then you use that rock to break the lock open just with your actual power. So that's pretty simple, no-brainer stuff. As soon as you guys get into that door, to the first door ahead of you, to your right, you'll see a key. Grab that key, get yourself into the door. That's a no-brainer. After you're done opening the door, you guys got to go get one of those rocks, and this is how you're able to kill these chickens. I guess they can peck at you and kill you eventually. When you take care of those chickens, you go into the room, go all the way to the kitchen. It's all in dark, so it's very hard to see. Find the key in the kitchen towards the teapot. Use that key. It's an illuminated key. There's signs that show you which one's which. And then when you open that door, you'll see another key to your right. It'll have an X. It's illuminated in that illuminescence. Match where that key goes to the door. It's at both X's. Open that door. Very simple. All right, this is going to be one of the points where you want to save, so make sure that you save right over here with the tape cassette with all that advice I gave you in the beginning. Then right after that, towards the right, there's another key. Just make sure you get that key, put it in the door. That's pretty obvious. And then quickly get this key, put it in the door right here. Pretty obvious. You're going to need to find two different fuses. I know there's one in there, but you're going to actually need to replace that fuse. So find both fuses. I'll show you where they are right here. Grab them and you swap them out. All right, then back outside when you guys go to the second part of like the map, if you will, like when you're checking out other stuff, you'll see there's all this stuff. There's a tape cassette for you to save, which is right here. But more importantly, there's a DJ key, like a DJ board, right? And all you do is go up to the DJ board and you hit the yellow button, and what it's gonna do is play this here. This way you're actually able to get the steering wheel. And then put the steering wheel into the tractor. And then after you got the steering wheel in, get the wheel into the slot. All right, and then after you've done both of those, you guys got to pay attention. This is the only reason why I learned all this was through trial and error. So you guys got to actually change the direction. You see the wheels, how they're clearly going to the right. So this is a simulator. So what happens is once you actually turn this engine on and you get going, it's going to start turning. So you don't want that to happen. So this is such an important part. What you guys need to make sure that you do is that you turn the steering wheel and get those wheels to line up with the door so that when you turn on the motor of the tractor, it runs into the door. All right, and then with this, obviously, you guys just got to spin it the right way in order for the engine to work. I'm going to show you what it's like when you start the vehicle with the clutch already going, okay? You're going to run over yourself, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so this is not what you want to do. So this is the correct way to do it. I'm going to show you right here. So just make sure you get right over here, get your hand adjusted accordingly, and then boom, tap this little bad boy just a little bit. All right, and for this part, it's real complicated, but don't let it be. So what you need to do is find out the time that it shows you when you go to the front of the house. So like when you die and respawn, go to the front of the house, it'll give you a time. It's a 4-digit code, it's a time. You need to go downstairs and enter that code. That's where you get that number. Each time you die, you need to respawn and go to the front of the house, or else you're not going to be able to know. All right, and then I suggest that you save the game. And this is the part in the beginning that I said you don't need the meat for the pigs, even though it tells you that you do. So I've tried this. I've literally been stuck at this part for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, dead ass serious. So I kept giving him meat. He just didn't go for it, and it was just getting annoying. So I was trying to figure out other ways. So you just don't need to. You just gotta like get in here, jump over him. He'll get tired, and he'll just eventually go away. And then just take that time to open this thing right here. But where it gets the most complicated is right here. So obviously it's going to take a couple of tries, maybe 10, maybe 20, who knows. But don't give up, have patience. It is dope, it's hella fun. But make sure that you get all this good. You got to line it up and you just unbolt the bolts. And let me show you right over here, because this one looks pretty easy, but when you switch it, when you switch this item around, I'll show you what happens. Just kind of looks like it doesn't fit, but it actually does fit, and you just got to have persistence and have patience. This is a difficult part, guys. And then just wait on the side of the fire so that you're not getting burnt. And then after that, you only have 15 seconds to jump into the tunnel and then lower both of these levers. All right, so you just got to be quick, and then boom, put your hand above it, smash down. Okay, one, up, smash down, jump out, push, 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 and then good. Make sure you guys save, okay? Save like right up here. All right, and then after saving, you guys get here. Obviously, this is how you advance. Spin the wheel, you open it up. Don't forget the battery, right? We just found the battery in that yellow thing. So make sure you get the battery after this. Take it all the way up and basically where you spawn. And one thing I forgot to mention, but I did catch it before I finished the video, is right here you're going to see a scene where I'm running. I run through the fence, which is a bug, but right over here to your right, you're going to see a lever. I forgot to tell you guys about this. So you guys have to smash that lever up, okay? So I did forget about that, but I'm glad that I didn't render the video yet. So you guys do know you got to hit that in order to get the power on to open up the little gate down here, okay? All right, and then once we get the battery, we charge the battery. This took me a while too, man. It's all very finicky, some bugs, some patience, but you'll get through it. Charge the battery. You'll know it's done when it's solid green. It'll stop blinking, I think. And like I said about the lever, this is why I slowed it down. So just to touch base, like what were we talking about the lever? This is the lever right here. You see it right here? So just make sure you smash that up, and then that's how you're able to get that grill down after you do everything else that you need to. All right, and then push the button, take the wheel, go downstairs, put the wheel into the door, right? And then open the door. I'm not going to talk throughout this whole way. This is all very simple. I'm just going to show you. All right, and then once you get all of that done and you got the battery charged, then you come back up here, grab that battery, go all the way back down over here. You charge that battery, and I'm just going to show you this whole thing just so you guys can see how I did it. You actually, if you put the battery in to left of a location or to right of a location, you actually need to pick up that battery and move it accordingly so that you can get the other cord to fit in, okay? So that's a good tip for you guys. And then boom bada bang baby, this is it literally. All you do is, get the key, put the key in, keep twisting the key. It'll act like it's not going to work, like it's a dead car battery, but keep pushing, it'll actually turn on. And then that's it. You just literally hit go and you're done with the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully this did help. If you guys are stuck in any way and I didn't express it in this video, ask a question down below and I'll answer that right away. If you guys have any questions other than that, I'll be happy to answer those questions. And thank you for taking the time. I'll see you guys later. Finally, dude, this was so fucking dope. Oh no. Ah! Oh! Ah! What the fuck? Dude, this was so dope, bro. Oh my god, I love it!